this is a tournament that I've always loved, and from day one when I got here in 2010, just fell in love with the place, the area, everything about it, and I've had some good results over the years, and it's always a tournament I felt like I could win, and to go and do that last year was pretty cool. Beat Rory and John Ram down the stretch was even extra special, to the best players in the world. So it was nice, and to come back here as defending champion, to be honest, I've had a busy week, I've had a busy last 7 or 8 days, and you kind of nearly forget that I'm coming back here to defend. So it's important that over the next sort of 48 hours I get my mind in the right place to go out there and try and defend this one.
Notwithstanding the start to the week, you had a great week back in Ireland last week. So how does the game feel?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, the Irish Open was amazing last week. I went in there, obviously a place I knew very well, and the tournament I went to really well in. And I left there Sunday evening a bit kind of disappointed because I can't believe 14 under 1. I think everybody felt the same. Seeing lads going around the locker room after Sunday evening was kind of everyone's in the same boat where, how the 14 under win this tournament because we were all thereabouts at certain stages. So, I let one slip last week, but it was a nice week and kind of a nice week to start a huge month of golf for me.
Great, okay, we'll move to Craig.
Hi Shane, you just touched on it there, but a week, 10 days can be a lot of time in sport. From next pack to Ireland, the wee playing there, walking back in. How do you feel like push with the call and get it on?
No, I do feel good. I feel quite confident in my game, but I have gone for a while. I said last week that my results have not been the way I would have liked them, but I still don't feel like I've been far away for a long time. And you just have to be very patient in this game. You're only 1 week away from, feeling on top of the world, which is kind of how you're, the question you're asking. So, like everything for me over the next few weeks is trying to get ready for Rome. And obviously this week is the biggest event on the DP World Tour schedule. So this in its own right is something that you want to, look at and want to try and win again. And but a lot of what I'll be doing over the next few weeks will be just kind of gearing towards Rome and trying to do my best there and win some points for Europe.
Shane, you mentioned very busy last 7 or 8 days. You went straight from Dublin to Rome. Can you just talk through how the day went yesterday, how much you enjoyed it, what it was all about?
Yeah, it was amazing. Look, it was just obviously a get together for the 12 lads and all the caddies and the vice captains, and I think it was a very, very worthwhile exercise. Well, you'll all be the judge of that in about 3 weeks' time. But I think, especially for the younger lads, yesterday was very, very cool. And just to get everyone involved and everyone feel like the Ryder Cup is almost starting. And because when you get there the week of it and it's your first Ryder Cup, even if it's not your first Ryder Cup, the week goes quite quickly, so you get into it, and then before you know it, it's Wednesday or Thursday, and you maybe feel like you haven't really got to do what you would have liked. So yesterday was a very worthwhile exercise. We played 18 holes, we had dinner last night, we had a great team meeting, and we got our clothes tailored. So it was one of those days where we got a lot done yesterday that we don't need to do in 2 weeks' time, which is, I think anybody who plays Ryder Cup will tell you that every hour you can save the week of the Ryder Cup and save energy is needed. So very worthwhile exercise yesterday.
And how was the course itself playing? We've heard stories of rough.
Yeah, the rough was pretty thick, but I think it's you need to hit fairways, you need to hit greens, and you need to stay in the hole, and that's the way we like it. So yeah.
State of the rough, any kind of surprise, or we've been told it was?
I've been told, but yeah, it's pretty brutal in spots, but it's kind of no different to just off the fairways. It's no different to what you might see at the US Open or something like that. But if you go a decent bit off the fairways now, that's when it gets very interesting. So yeah.
Expanding on that, there's a lot of chat on the range about lots of balls being lost.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, I only lost once. I was pretty happy with myself. Our group was actually pretty good yesterday. We didn't lose that many. So, but one group I think had a bad day, losing a few. And it's one of those, like golf course, you hit over corners, and there's certain holes that maybe when the lads played the Italian Open there, it was driver down the hole, but you know, you don't really play it that way now. So yeah, just kind of, I think it tried, like the Americans do, when they get their home Ryder Cup, they try and set the golf course to suit them, and I think Luke and the vice captains are trying to set the golf course to suit us. So,
It's saying that the players believe that what should be cut back. You guys, you feel
no, I don't either. Look, if you hit a good drive down the fair and you hit a good second shot around the green, so that's what golf's about, isn't it? That's how I see it.
just being on the team, I mean, what do you feel you bring to that team, or given you played in the last one?
I think I'm a good player for a start. I think I'm not going to be afraid of anyone when it comes to standing on the first tee in 2 weeks' time. I think I'll be good for the rookies. I think I'll be good for team morale around the team room. I think, you know, I'll be passionate, I'll show my emotions, I'll enjoy myself. You know, I told the lad yesterday, I think for me, the way I look at it is like, you know, we were all sitting around last night, and I said, look, for me, the way I'm looking at this Ryder Cup is you never know when it's going to be your last, so you want to make the most of it, and that's how I look at it, and going to give it everything I can when it comes to 2 weeks' time, and even like they say, preparing for it over the next sort of 2.5 weeks is exciting. You know, like I said it last week, like my favourite week of the year is the week before the Masters, because I'm preparing for something huge, and you know, it's kind of quite stressful and I get quite anxious about it, but I'm feeling like that's what next week is going to be like, and you know, I'm looking forward to preparing and getting ready for it and going out there and hopefully win.
Over here with Rick.
Hey Shane, it's so long obviously since the Americans have won overseas. I just wondered what you put that down to. Obviously you mentioned setting the course favours, but such a long stretch, what do you put it down to?
I don't know, and even if I did know, I wouldn't tell them, but look, I think Europeans have just had a great generation of Ryder Cup golfers, and I think, you know, we've got very hard. I know we won some tournament, like Medina, 04, other years since then. Like Europe was won a few times in that period of time over, you know, over in America. But you know, at the end of the day, it comes down to who plays the best golf on the week, on any given week. And I think, you know, you can't set the golf course up to suit your players, but if your players don't go out and perform, you're not going to win in the story. And I honestly don't know why the Americans haven't won over here in 30 years. That's up for them to figure out. And what I do know is the Americans are a very good team, a young team, and they're a different team than what they've had for a long time. So they're going to be very hard to beat, and we know that. But we're also very confident that we're a young team and a very good team, and we're going to be very hard to beat. So I think it's going to be very exciting.
Right, you up next?
Shane, there's obviously a bit of discussion around the picks and your situation. I quite like the name that answered this prior to the Irish Open to some extent. But was it nice to kind of nip that in the bud, as it were, with a good finish?
I know there was a little bit about that last week in me, and I need to be careful there. It didn't sit very well with me, to be honest. I feel like, yes, my results have not been amazing this year, but I feel if you purely go down to statistics and go down 12 best players in Europe, I'm one of them. And I feel like I deserve my place on the team. I didn't feel like I had to go out and prove anything to anyone last week. The Irish Open was a huge tournament for me, and it's a tournament I want to play really well in. So yeah, look, if it shut a few people up, so be it. But I wasn't trying to do that last week. I wasn't trying to finish third last week. I was trying to win the tournament. You know, so last week was a disappointment for me. And this week is the same. I'm trying to win the tournament here this week, and you know, I deserve to be on that team, and I know I'll be good in Rome in a couple of weeks, and I'm very excited for it.
Alright, one more to go.
Just, you mentioned that obviously 2021 for 6 straight being it was a strange result in a lot of ways. Didn't we, in trying to explain it, did we just sort of run into their team peaking at the right time there, achieving the Darling, which is so much?
Yeah, look, I think they were very good in Western Straits, and if you look at their team in Western Straits, Scotty Scheffler was the worst player. He was 21st in the world, and I think he was world number 1 about 5 months later. So that's kind of what we were up against. They were all playing very good at that time. You know, we weren't playing as good. You know, going into it, I think we're playing quite good going into this one. You know, yeah, we did run into a very strong team in Western Straits, and the results showed that. And I think, but I think they've got a different team this year. Not, you know, obviously there's a lot of the same players from a few different ones as well. And I think we have obviously a very different team as well. And a much younger team, and I think it's exciting, you know, it's exciting. I feel like this is almost like maybe the next generation for European golf, and I think it's very exciting to see guys like Nicola and Ludwig on the team, and even Victor is very young, and you know, it is an exciting time for European golf. Even you look at, you know, Vincent Norman winning last week, he's going to be probably in future Ryder Cup teams. I think European golf is better than what people have been talking about over the last couple of years, and you know, it's an exciting time.
Sorry, one more for me. How much did the lack of European fans, obviously,
it's hard. Yeah. Look, it is hard, and you're not going to sit there and make excuses, but it is hard. You're playing. It's hard to gain any momentum. You need to get off the good starts, and you get off the bad starts. It's just a hard place to be and tough place to play golf. But look, I've always said that Western Straits is one of the greatest experiences in my golfing career, and I'm not going to say any different now. I really enjoyed my time there. And it's great to be a part of it, and it's what we talked about yesterday. It's great to be a part of the Ryder Cup. But the guys that won one said it's even better to be a part of the winning one, so that's kind of the main goal for us going forward.
Alright, we're going to go across to Alex right on the edge.
So, do you see advantages to the setup, Europe versus the US in 2 weeks?
I mean, like advantages to the Europeans over the US?
Yes, in regards to the way the course is set up.
I mean, it's hard to, if you look at the way the course is set up, Scotty Scheffler is number 1 team in the world, and so it should suit him. They've got some of the best players in the world, you know, but we also have some of the best players in the world. And I honestly think it all comes down to who gets off to a fast start and who holds the most puts. And that's what Ryder Cups are about. And like, I don't know, to be honest. Like, we've been told that obviously we're setting the course up for us. Like, that's what you do when you home advantage. That's what the Americans do, is what we're going to do. So this is obviously the way it should suit us, the way the course is set up. But if we don't play good enough, we're not going to win. So, you know, we still have to go out there and play good enough.
When you guys met yesterday, I'm assuming it was yesterday. When you met yesterday, did you talk about some of these things, like the advantage or what you think is going to be a presumed advantage, and things like what happened at Western Straits, or did you just?
No, we got there. Well, Rory and I couldn't get out on Sunday night, so we flew very early yesterday morning and met up with the team at midday, and they pushed the practice round out a little bit, and we got there and pretty much teed off straight away, and we just played 18 holes, and we came back and we didn't talk much about the golf course, to be honest. We all went out and played a practice round like we normally would. We saw the golf course. It was great for me to see the golf course for the first time, because when you get to the week of the Ryder Cup, it's everything's a bit, you know, your head can be a bit scrambled out there trying to get to know a golf course. So it was nice to do that. Then we did a team meeting last night and some dinner, and we just told stories, and you know, the older guys told stories, and the rookies listened, the rookies talked. It was great. Everyone spoke last night, and it was amazing. Kind of few hours together, and you know, there wasn't much talk about the golf course, to be honest.
To watch another DP World Tour video, click here, and to subscribe, click here.